Well, hello, everybody. Wanted to welcome you to the call today. Team, if you're out there, just let me know how I sound. Life is good. It's a new headset I might not continue with. There's so many headsets you can use virtually. This one has a little bit of a dampener, so in a way I hear myself more than you, but that's okay. My name is Michael Silver, Executive Vice President of Global Training for Powerteam. Home, right? We're all home. It's going to be a great day. I've got a picture in the background today. I usually have my Powerteam banners, but I thought a little bit of change. A lot of you have been on these calls, and we're just continuing education series, and no matter where you are, you can pick it up today. I'll try not to turn away. Team, can you just somebody Skype in how I'm sounding? That would be great, or just put it in notes. That would be fantastic. We have 2.5 minutes to go. We'll just let everybody pile on. Sometimes, people are getting on. The streams open up, so they get notified, and it takes them a couple minutes to get on. We'll do a little Q&A at the end. We'll probably go about 35, 40 minutes. And we're going to talk really about team building today and sales. Because first of all, if you have your team positioned with you, it really makes a big difference. I'm just looking around because that's how I talk. Usually I'm pacing. So this has been a learning structure for me is the best way to put it. And it's really great to see because being part of a big international company and launching so many virtual masterminds and let me do that. Let me also grab for those of you who want, I'm going to go to another screen for a minute. I'm going to go to another screen for a minute because I'm going to pull up. I'll just do it easily this way. So we do have a virtual mastermind, which I'll tell you all about later. If you, again, want to find out information, you just go ahead and text SBA to 26786. SBA to 26786. That is SBA to 26786. All right, we'll get going in just about a minute. We have 1 minute to go. We're so excited to have you all on the line. Oh, Michelle, how are you? Thank you so much. It's just a great day. We're going to really talk about team building. We're just letting people go on as the streams open up. It just takes a couple minutes because sometimes the streams, and also if you're listening to this, if you could share it with everybody you know. And thank you. I actually had somebody comment earlier on the background. You like the picture? That was funny. Move your head so we can see the picture. That was hysterical. Here, Rod. Okay, everybody, are we good? There we go. Isn't that great? Isn't that a great background? If anybody knows which picture that is, we'll give you a little surprise, or a little prize. If anybody can text SBA to 26786, that's coming directly to me. I'll set you up with a virtual mastermind. But if you can tell me who created that wonderful painting behind me, I'll give you a 15-minute session with me and I'll coach you through your business. That would be great. Yep, we are team, Michelle. I know, it's awesome. All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome to the call today. This is really about being an entrepreneur. Today, we're going to talk about that team building and creating more sales. I'm going to tell you a little bit about things that are coming up and really what you should be on. I think that's a really important piece. So number one, we have events daily. How many? Daily, that's right. We are really here for you every day because we know that you're home and education and training is a big part of what you should do and be part of everything that you do. You do. So number one, we have on Monday at noon, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of things to look at, but I'll have the team. What they'll do is they'll just, wasn't there a musical about that picture? That's pretty cute. Keep thinking about it, Michelle. What I'd like you to do is, Michelle, if you can put the link for networking at noon. So what we'll do is we'll put the links there for you, and that will allow you to be on the link, and it will allow you to click on the link so you don't have to think about it. So every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have networking. Because while you're at home, you're not going to your networking events. You're maybe not even at big events where you're used to network and meet other people. So we created the place at Powerteam that you can go. Okay, so we created the team. We created using great software, and you can network 4 days a week. You get to sit at these individual tables on your computer. You see the people on your table. You network. You talk about your business, and we want you to have that, because a lot of people are saying that's really part of what they missed is that networking. And part of what it is being interactive, because this is not as interactive, right? I'm talking at you at the moment. Even though you can type questions or anything going on, that would be fantastic. Number two, we have trainings, right? Trainings, and they're all interactive. We don't pre-record. I mean, you can listen to the pre-recordings, and we have a place that you can go to. We're going to have a success club you can be part of. But what we want is we want you to be able to also have live trainings. There we go. Michelle posted the first one. So this is the network at noon, and you can go there, and every day you can meet new people. So I was on what day was, I can't remember what day I met Jay from London and Cernan from India, and we were talking some business already. And Jay and I now are friends on Facebook, and he's taking a look at some other courses that he wants to take, and we're just having a great time. So, and having too much fun. Okay, thank you, Michelle. The other thing is PowerteamLive.com. So first of all, share that with everybody you know. Okay, share it with everybody you know. And what I want you to be able to do is not only share it, but, and Michelle, if you could put that up, that would be great. This is your way to know that we have the 3 o'clock on Mondays. We talk about being an entrepreneurism. We're going to talk about team building today and sales. On Tuesdays, internet marketing, which is going to be smoking hot. It's at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wednesdays at 6 p.m., you get to spend time with our CEO, Mr. Bill Walsh, who's spoken all over the world, created an amazing company that really pivoted from hundreds of live events to now all these virtual events. And then we're going to have both again, and been doing this for a long time. So. And that's Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. But we're also looking for speakers and trainers. Those of you who want to be a speaker and trainer, that will make a big difference. So we're going to put that up right now. Here we go. Michelle, you're amazing. PowerteamLive.com. And the great thing about that is you can share that right now. So go ahead and start sharing that. Also, your Facebooks, start a watch party right now. You want to bring people into this and make sure that they're watching and learning and going from there. All right, fantastic. You're all sharing. That's great. The other thing too is on Thursdays, we have a summit. And what it is we have keynote speakers, and it's training all day long. It goes from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's just training all day. It's people from, we've had Mark Victor Hansen from the Chicken Soup of the Soul books. We've had, oh my gosh, we've had obviously Mr. Bill Walsh on. We had Sharon Lecter, Think and Grow Rich, and now, obviously Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So we have tremendous, John Asseroff started multi-million-dollar businesses. We've had Laura Langmeier on, and it just goes, she was on one of our speaker calls and now going to be on next week. It just gets better and better. And it's us bringing that information to you. All right, you guys ready to go? Fantastic. My name is Michael Silvers. I'm Executive Vice President of Powerteam. I'm head of global training. We are looking for coaches, speakers, mentors, business people who understand that it's virtual today, and this is a whole new world to live in. So with that being known, I want you to text right now. Text the letters SBA, that's for Small Business Advisor, to 26786. Text SBA to 26786. I will contact you. I will make connection with you. I will find a place in my schedule to talk to you. I've got, it's not about having the time. I make the time because you're critically important. So make sure you text SBA to 26786. You will get a calendar invite. I will call you. I will invite you to our virtual mastermind, which is on the May 5th. So Cinco de Mayo, virtual mastermind. And I will help you walk through your business and find out what it is that you need. Hey, the Muellers. Hey, David and Elise, how are you guys? Awesome. And we'll find out what you need. We have hundreds and hundreds of live events. We have hours and hours of virtual events and building. So again, coaches, trainers, speakers, if you've got a brick and mortar business and always wanted to do something different, if you want to make a change, whatever that is, if you want to have more productive individual residual income, text SBA to 26786. SBA to 26786. You guys rock. Here we go. Hey, Victoria, how are you? Okay, so also, if you guys want to put your name and where you're from, that would be great. Team building. Say, I am. Very good. That's who you are. But a team is about the whole group. A team, the critical thing about having a team is you, first of all, have to know where you're going, because you want the team to be able to very, 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 very clearly help you along the way. And they have to have a vision, and they have to know where it's going. And they have to be pointed in a direction. Everybody got that? So right now, what I want you to do is, first of all, we're going to think about a team. We're first of all going to think of who you'd even want on your team. So this is not radio. I don't have to be talking, hey, Orlando's in the house. I don't have to be talking every single minute. What I want you to do right now is grab a piece of paper, grab something to write on, writing implement. And I'd like you to put anywhere, you could just say dream team, whatever that is for you. And what I would like you to do is write the 5 people that you would want in your team. Now, it could be people you currently know. It could be absolutely somebody out there in the wonderful world that you would love to have part of your team. You might say, I want Mr. Bill Walsh as part of my team, whatever that is. But who are the 5 people right now you want in your team? And next to them, why? So I'll just give you about a minute and a half to get that done, and then I'll keep talking. You can keep writing. And if you want to post some of the people who you want on your team, do it. Because what you're doing is you're putting it out into the universe. So everybody take about a minute and write who you want in your team, start posting it, and then we're going to talk how you build that, what you do, what it looks like, and the future of sales around that. Begin. See, I play music normally, but if I sing, you'd all leave. And we don't want to do that, do we? You know, I don't want you guys to go anywhere. So just go ahead and do that for a second. And if you have any questions, post them on there. Michelle, that's fantastic, Michelle. Excellent. There you go. Good. This is just, you know, it makes, okay, so you can see the team, what they're doing around me. Does everybody get that? How does that make what I'm doing right now? How does that make it easier for me? How does that allow me to create the team that I've always wanted to? I'm actually getting some more people on the line right now. So this is awesome. Okay. Okay, there you go. So in your dream team, a couple things. Do you have to, what happens all the time? Yeah, see, that's great. Yes, the great Bill Walsh is one, Shirley. I agree. I want Bill on my team all the time. I want to be on his team, right? It's awesome. Pete Vargas. Yep. Okay, fantastic. This is great. Feel free to add Bill and Michael. You guys are awesome. Okay, so as you're building a team, you want to make sure that you have a list, because part of what you want to do is say, what do I need for my team? So let's say that I have a coaching business. I'm going to look for a couple things. And it could be a training business, a speaking business. It could be a brick and mortar. Let's take a look at it this way. I own a Hallmark store. So I own a brick and mortar. Right now, I might not be open, but I am going to reopen. So who is it that I want on my team? Well, first of all, do I know where I want to go with the store? So I'm going to know the revenue I need to make every day, week, month, and year. I know at the front counter, have I thought about, okay, somebody who's near the front door, I want a little bit maybe of an extrovert, but not somebody too over the top, because I have to lead them into the store. I have to make sure that they get into the store. I have to make sure that there's no barrier to entry. So who is that team member? Who would really fit that? So I start to take a look at people that I know, or if I'm putting ads out to hire people, what could I frame on the ad, or do I want to just open it up and see who walks in the door? Because sometimes the right person comes in, and that's a critical piece. So as you're building this team, who are those 5 people? Let's say it's the 5 people. So I've got a Hallmark store. At the beginning, I want somebody who's not overtly outgoing, because I don't need to hustle you into the store. It's not what I'm looking for with this. But as people walk in the store, I want them to be greeted. And write this down. I'm going to pace lead. I'm going to, hey, so glad you're in our store today. And it's not like by the way, love car salesmen. Car salesmen are awesome. That's how I buy my cars, right? I've done it through brokers, but car salesmen are awesome. But I want somebody that meets them where they're at. So if they come in and they're like this, I don't want, hey, how are you? Because they'll turn around and walk out, right? So number one on your team, you need people who know how to meet people where they're at. And you want them to pace lead. So as you pace lead, what happens is that's a sales term, because I'm going to walk with them, and I might not be with them the whole time, but I'm eventually going to nudge them to where they want to go. Write that down. That's a critical piece in sales. Is it's not what you want, it's what they want. And if I can nudge them to where they want to go, and I know they want to go, they'll get there faster, they'll get there easier, they'll have less questions. The other thing too is I know I don't want to give them a million choices. So if somebody says to me, I need a birthday card for a 5-year-old in my store, I'm not going to show them birthday cards for 5, 10, 15, 20-year-olds. I'm going to help direct them where they want to go. And then when they get to the section with the business cards, right, I'm going to ask them in 3 different ways what is they're looking for. I'm going to frame it differently. I'm going to use different words, because that's called a 3 times convincer. So now, again, we're layering building a team with sales. So as I'm figuring out what they want, so if that card was the exact card that you wanted right now, what would it have on it? And as you envision that card, because remember, you're going to have different representation systems. Somebody might be a visual, somebody might be auditory, somebody might have a little bit of linear thinking. So you're weaving in what that is. And that's a critical piece. So they walked into my Hallmark store. Everybody say, I love gift cards, right? I love giving cards, whatever it is. But you walked into the store to look for something. Somebody's met you at the front door because somebody on the owner's team, right? That's my team now, has met you and said, welcome to our store. Is there anything particularly looking for? Or I just wanted to, so you want to have them feel they've walked into a place they want to walk. They're not going to get nailed to the wall about everything they should buy. At the same time, there are some big box stores. I will not name any names on a big call. I can't get help to save my life. So it's made me more independent at that store, right? Learn some procedures. But it's really nice to have somebody just say, thank you. Thank you for being here today. Great. Well, thank you. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Or please shop around and enjoy your time. Lead them into the store. You're going to do that with any sales. Then when you see them, if they say, yeah, actually, I've got a couple minutes. I've got a 5-year-old. I don't know what to pick. Now, some people, remember, they know what they want. I have a 5-year-old. Can you just point me in the direction? Fine. Walk them over. Say, here you go. I'm over there if you need anything. Walk away. Got that? Because again, if they're linear and they're at where they want to be, they'll take care of what they need, and you can always check back in 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, that's a critical piece, when to walk away. And this takes, it takes years, it takes skills. You got to do it. Sometimes, it's not time to walk away. They're looking for a direction. Okay, so you're looking for a card for a 5-year-old, boy or girl. There we go. So that's one. And for for a boy or girl, did you want a funny card or a serious card? There's two. You've said it twice now. And again, you're keeping the choices to yes, no. Everybody got that? 1, 2. There's not 5, 6, 7 choices. Did you want a card that's blue or red or green or purple? They're leaving. They're out of there. And that's a critical piece. Everybody write that down. So you've got this brick and mortar, and you can do this for any business. Does everybody get that? This goes across boundaries. So very simply, you've had this great business and life is really good, and you've got a card, you want a card. You finally found the card you want. And your sales team now says, oh, so great. Let me take you over to the counter. I might not be the one who takes the money, but I'm going to take you to the one who takes the money. What you don't do is you don't say, great, I'm glad you found your card, and walk away. Because there's a percentage that will walk away. They'll go, oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I need another card, whatever that is. So you walk them over to the person at the counter, and hopefully the person who has the cash register, credit card machine, right? Whatever it is, Stripe, however you process, PayPal, who's actually really increased where they want to process, that person is a natural transition. Hi, I just want to introduce you. And when they enter your store too, you can actually say your name. Hi, my name's Michael. I'm so glad that you came into our store today. Is there anything I can assist you with, or just take your time? So when you get them to the cash register, remember, think of this as virtual. Any business, anything you do. As I take them to the cash register, hi, this is Virginia, and she'd be happy to help you. Is there any other questions? I'll be in the store ready, ready, blah, 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 blah. You're making a natural transition, and that's truly, truly what is the difference. So now the person at the cash register, what is their job? Okay, so this happens at big events at the back table all the time. If I get you to the back table, is your job at the back table to talk to them for 25 minutes? No, because there's a percentage they'll walk away. So the person at the cash register, it's even your virtual, right? When you have a membership site, your membership site is not to have 24 pages they have to read before they click on the pay button. They're going away. When they hit that cash register, let's call it a cash. Everybody remember a cash register? Money goes in. But when they hit that Stripe, that PayPal, whatever it is, and they hit that person at the back table or the register, their job is credit card, please. Because then the person can, that's that scariest part. It's the pulling it out of the wallet. It's grabbing your phone and double clicking to do that. It's easy enough when there's food because you know you want it. But in other sales, it doesn't always work that way. And sometimes even when you're buying food, a price comes up and you're like, whoa, that's more expensive than I thought. And they walk away. So your job at the register at that point, from a sales perspective, is you're part of the team. And actually, you're a critical part of the team because talking too much, they walk away. Now, what happens is you've got the sale. Okay, think of a car dealership. You've got the sale. You go into the general manager's office. He's already filled out the forms and had you sign things, and you've already paid. Everybody got that? Then he says, by the way, or as we know, a gentleman friend of ours would say, but wait, there's more. What happens is that is the point that is so critical because that's where he does the upsell. So did you know that after 5 years, your powertrain might die but he's already done the transaction, the process, and it's done. That's a critical piece. And it's the same thing in what happens a lot of times online is we have too many buttons to push and people walk away. There's too much processing. There's too many choices. GoDaddy is wonderful because they cornered a market, but they even know buy a site. And how many times when you buy a site it's like, okay, I just want the URL, but now there's 50 other choices. And they know that too. I once talked to a couple of their salespeople. They've been working to pare that down. Get the URL bot, get the website bot, get the basics, and then go back. Once they click a buy button, it brings up, all right, so let's add these beautiful things to your site. And that will make a big difference. So you now have them at the cash register. They've bought what they need to buy. and life is really good. They leave, they're happy, you're happy, and you can always say at this point, so by the way, if you know somebody else who you could refer, we love referrals because it's like family. So referrals are great. Always ask for referrals. Insurance people learned to ask for referrals a long time ago. Ask for referrals on your website, on your membership site. Always ask for referrals. So where do you learn all this? And with your dream team, by the way, we're going to go into dream team more in a minute. So where do you learn or go in depth on this? Well, first of all, text SBA to 26786, and I'll get right back to you and set you up. We'll figure out where you need to go. And again, we're looking for coaches, trainers, speakers, owners. We have summits every single Thursday. We're always looking for more people. Always looking for more people. Everybody got that? Okay, awesome. So next, so what happens is at that point, it makes a difference for you to know that you have a team around you. And a team is critical. A team is critical with what you're doing. So always ask referrals, get the team, and now you have to have the simplicity. So you want us to say, I am simple. That doesn't mean, right? That means that you're going to have a simple system. It means that you're going to have a simple system. All right, good. So we are all at home. Okay, everybody get that? So I just had to move my grandkids out to play. So it's part of being at home. Somebody was telling me the other day that they did a big, what is that video? Oh, they were just telling me about the video with the gentleman, and the video with the gentleman whose kid came in is like, it's over 10 million views now. And that's an amazing piece. 10 million views. God love it. God love it. Okay, so here we go. So part of it is the system. So everybody write down system. All right. So how do you get the system? Did everybody write that down? Start typing system. Part of what we want to teach you is a system. And a system is critical. If you have a system of how they enter your store, if they have a system of how you enter your store, my granddaughter just gave this to me, isn't that? This is why I exist, by the way. If you have a system, we have a system. So the reason that Power Team is so successful, and the reason that we have our live events, hundreds of live events, turn into this juggernaut of virtual, is because we have a system. And we've created a system for our business. And we have a gentleman named Mr. Bill Walsh who has a why. And so we all know as a team where we're going. And that's what we want for all of you. And I say that because it's critical you do it now. And so having a system, it's having to learn the system. For me, it was having to learn a system. It makes a difference. I'm a Rainmaker grad. I'm a Rainmaker grad. And being a Rainmaker grad means that I learned a system that changed my freaking life. And I'm saying, I'm not swearing. I don't do that. I'm a West Coaster. But I run a global division. I've run one for years, and there's always something to learn. So what I want all of you to do is to go ahead and text system to 26786 and let us take a look at what you have. Let us be there for you. Do it now, but don't do it if you're not serious. We're looking to hit those businesses big time. We're looking as a one-year program, as an overview, right? You walked into our Hallmark stores where you already saw. We're talking about sales. We're talking about system, but we're creating a one-year overview of your business, which starts today. Because if you sign up for this, or this is right for you, if nothing else, our team will just talk to you and they'll work with you and help you. Because that's what we do. That's what we're here for, right? We've helped and worked and seen hundreds of thousands of businesses a year. But It's not, we know if we just say, well, a week or two, here's a course, you're gone. It doesn't happen. It's a 1-year look with systems, with online education, with coaching every week. We don't let anybody go. Because remember, so who do you want on your team? So when I looked at creating a team, you're right, there were some players that I wanted on my team, and one of them was Mr. Bill Walsh. And this was years ago. And so what I did is, how do you do that? I signed up for Rainmaker. It's the 2.5-day business boot camp where, again, they take a look at you for a year, because that allowed me to be in the system that propelled my business to the next level. That again, so if I take a look at who are the 5 people on my dream team, first of all, I want somebody who sees my vision, right? To create this global training entity that will change the world. Let's have 1 million people change their dreams, their lives, their how they do residual income, and they can then become a part of the solution as I built the team. So remember, you wrote down 5 people that you want on your team. I typically want somebody who's really a systems person, because I'm not. I'm a promoter. So I want a systems person. I want another promoter, a promoter that can move to the next level, move my business. You want somebody financial, right? You want that COO. You want somebody who's watching the finances. You want somebody who's plugged in. You want somebody who's really good at sales. You want somebody who's really good at sales. Find them. They're out there. So here's what it is. It's joining a network. So we said right at the beginning of the call, you have a network every day now. We've set up a virtual network for you every day. You're going to sit at virtual tables. You're going to look at people, and it's virtual. Does that make sense? So that's our network at noon. We're creating a system. Does everybody understand that? Then as we built our team, we made sure we had players in place who can do the Monday call. The Tuesday with Austin Walsh is off the chart. The Wednesday with Bill, which is the speaker, right? To be a speaker and blow this thing out the water. Thursday, we wanted to just give you content. So it's 5 hours of content. And we created a system. We call everybody who texts system to 26786. We want to know who you are, what your business is, and we'll take a look at your goal for the next year, how that plays out, how it's going to look, and how it makes a difference. Okay, so you thought of yourself as a brick and mortar. Let's say that you have a coaching business. Everybody seems, right? In a coaching business, it's that same thing. How do you meet the first client? Where's the funnel? I talk about this on the Thursday calls, and I talked about it last week. This is your funnel. This is where people come in, they come down, they're on a path, right? This is the path right here. So where you first meet them, it could be part of your team. Again, is it a team member that, hi, my name is Michael Silvers. I'm with Powerteam. I'm so glad that you were on the entrepreneur call today. I noticed that you texted system, so I'm just following up. How can I be of service? Everybody get it? Right? This would be different if I said, hi, Michael Silvers with Powerteam. So, you probably don't have a business, do you? You probably don't even know what a business is like. And you can tell, especially when they're following a script, right? And by the way, a script is good. Say a script is good. Just know your script. Know your bullet points. Know the points you need to touch in the beginning. When you've done it long enough, you just sort of do it automatically. That's okay. But don't sit here and do this. So by the way, as I noticed, you were, right? At the same time, you can still take them down a path. So say a path is good. You have your team. Everybody got that? You're doing sales from the Hallmark store. We took them down a path to the Hallmark store. That makes a big difference. So you now, right, we contact you and we're going to walk you down a path, see what it is that you want. Because I'll tell you, we want it because you want it. We want it because you want it, not because we want it for you and you don't want it. Because nobody wants a student like that. And so right now, everybody text system, because this is the time to do it as you're building your team. I'm going to throw that out. And I'm actually pretty aggressive about that because I know what happens. Here's what happens, right? You have this at the big events too. People sit there and go, no, No. They're going to try to sell me something. They're going to sell. I just know they're going to sell me something, right? They're going to. Okay, so let's get over that. Yes, everybody's going to sell you something. You walk into the supermarket, right? The grocery store, they're going to sell you something. You walk into Target. I was in Target today. They were selling me stuff all over the place. Do I want it or not? That's my choice. It's my investment. So say investment is good. Michelle, type that all over the place. Investment is good. I am who I am because 20-something years ago, a gentleman named Bob Proctor told me to buy every course and read every book. And I have ever since. Does that make sense? But I chose the investments. Now, he told me to buy every course, so I bought every course. I think I bought things a long time ago. I didn't even use the tape sets. I still have. I found them in my garage. It's pretty amazing. I've got stuff by Zig Ziglar from way back, which is awesome too. By the way, you also have to listen and get to know what's out there, because that's how you become better at what you do. So now you have a team that you're on a mission together. You've created through Rainmaker a system to move your business forward. So you know every day where your business is. And maybe you're not the person who wants to do that. Well, I really like to do that. So then you have your COO report to you every day. Here's where we're at. Here's where we're going. Here's what we need to do. Right? Then you talk to your sales team. And if you have an independent team, maybe it's not every day. Maybe it's every other day. It's good to touch base, but maybe it's every other day. When you have people who've been successful and really independent, I'm very independent, right? I will make phone calls whether you call me or not. I will reach out whether you call me or not. I was talking to people yesterday. It's a Sunday. I'm careful on Sundays, by the way. I really respect Sundays and Saturdays because I know people have a tendency. I ask their permission. So on one of my calls yesterday, I asked this wonderful woman's permission if this was a good time. Somebody I knew from before, but it's been a while. And she said, that's fine. 10, 15 minutes is, and so I respect her time. Well, she starts talking. We're half hour, 40 minutes in. We go through things that she's pissed about, but I'm just staying with her and I'm not at this moment programmed in my brain where I'm even taking her. Does that make sense? I know the things that we offer, but I also knew she just needed somebody to listen. So as you have that right person doing that on your team, make sure that they're able to listen. And then I have a strong enough team that I was able to text Bill, ask him a question, Mr. Bill Walsh, our CEO, see if something was okay, because in her situation, it was perfect. He said yes, which I knew he would. She said, you have made my whole day. I cannot wait to come to Win Mastermind. I cannot wait to be there. It's just what I needed. And I'm going to look at more at what you have. It wasn't about us. It was all about her. And that's critical in your business, that people know that, because they know when they're being sold. So as a great salesperson is you're doing it more for them than you are for yourself. You have a business, you need to make sales. I understand. Do you know your numbers and how many sales you need to get to? I understand. But really be there for that person. So if everybody type right now and say, I will be there. Just be open, and I will listen. All right. With 5 to 10 minutes to go, you guys are awesome. Been very solid on the line. If you could, first of all, share this with everybody you know so they can listen to the replays. Secondly, we have the calls every week in the networking you want to be on. Thirdly, text system to 26786. Find out what it is. Find out how it works for you. Our team will go through it with you. And if you have any questions right now, go ahead and type them in before I have a couple little things that I'll finish up with. Okay. Anybody, I'll be there and listen. You guys are awesome. And actually, my phone is going crazy too, because I got the Facebook links going here, and I can see what's going on. For those of you on Twitch, Mueller's, you're on Twitch. That's awesome. I do too. Twitch is awesome. Thank you, Bill, for bringing that in. I've been sharing a Twitch stream too. I shared out to all of Twitch. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and type one in right now. If not, I'll finish up with a couple things. And you guys are just rocking and rolling today. Just awesome. As you're thinking about the questions, I want you to think of a couple things. Number one, who do you want on your team? Number two, how strong is your why that they would even join your vision and your journey and where you're going? Will they stay there the whole way? Do you want to put a system? Oh, I'm systematized. That's fine. We all are, right? Are you willing to put another system into your life? Are you willing also then to bring an organization, a network that last year saw about 130,000 businesses and has did that 7 years straight? Has been rocking and rolling for over 15 years and is global. And we're just there to help each other. We are just there to help each other. It makes a big difference. Now, because we have a huge, and again, I don't want to give you too much because this is called, right, we're going off the point now. Because if I give you 20 different things to text to, you're not going to text to one of them. But before I end, the one thing I want to say is we are truly, truly looking for more speakers and trainers. For people who want to sell from stage, and we have it virtually and online, just go ahead and text PLATINUM to 26786. Not going to say it again because we talk about it more on Wednesday. So right now you have a couple things. Whatever you text to, we'll get back to you anyways. It'll be different people, but we're all there for you. And we'll figure out where you want to go, what you need, and how that is for you. Does everybody make sense? That's a critical piece. So you know what? We're always looking for new team members. If you want to be part of this powerhouse team and get in touch with me, I haven't even looked at the board yet to see how many people texted. You should have seen Thursday. My phone was like ding, 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 ding. I had to actually turn it off. That's a great day. So let me see. Oh, a lot of you already. That's what I thought. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. You guys can keep texting. So you're going to get a text back from me. It's going to come from a 425 number. So just know. And I will get right back to you. I will be setting up calls. I might even have some calls with some of you today. So let me know. And then you'll have my schedule. I'll also invite you to the virtual mastermind. You guys are awesome. You know, you take your time with us, and that's really great. So what I want you to walk away with is number one, system. Number two, team. Number three, sales. What's first? Sales. Sales keeps your organization moving. But if you don't have the systems in place, then the sales won't mean anything because people won't follow you down a path. So I want you to lock it all in today. And I want you to find that team that you need. We're here for you if you need. That's not a problem. But find that team, whoever it is, and do it now. Get that team done. All right. Any last questions before I let you guys go? Where are you at? Where you want to go? How you will get there? Yes, yeah, I know, Michelle. It's amazing. And help each other. That's the biggest thing. And have we made it easy for you? Now, this came up last time. Michelle, I'm going to do this because somebody internationally actually, was texting and they said, so Michelle, go ahead and put in my email address. It's okay. I'll do it this one time. I know we don't capture the same. And this is only for if you're in another country where the texting is not working for any reason. It happens once in a while. You can email me directly. Or I could type it in. I can do that. I'm letting them just type. There we go. So this is only, I will respond obviously to anybody, but this is for international. If for any reason you can't do or connect, just connect here with me. Okay. Happy to connect with you. There we go. Okay, fantastic. I was in a major company, but never learned the whole business. I was a rock star. Whoa, that one went really quick. Oh, so what you guys can do, I'll do that in a second. Let me just go through this. So what you can do is here, I'm going to put this up. There we go. Bill did already. Thank you, Bill. Okay, fantastic. Where was that question? There we go. I was a rock star, but it was such a small niche. I have no clue how to monetize my experience. So Chaim, or however you pronounce your name, go ahead and text SBA to 26786 and get on the phone with me. I'll walk you through monetization. That's actually a skill. Let me just take a look at what you're doing or what it was or what consultancy it was, and make sure you connect with me and I'll walk you through that. Happy to. That's a big conversation. It depends on what it is. It's not a problem. I saw both parts. You're great. So I wanted to thank everybody for being on today. You're rock stars. You're amazing. We look forward to all the text. We look forward to the connection. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's Austin Walsh time. It is internet. It is rock and roll. There'll be question and answer. They'll be walking you down a path. You don't want to miss it. Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Speak and sell from stage. Speak and sell from stage. And also just what it is to be a speaker in the world nowadays. It's changed. And then it will be the same. And then it's always going to change, right? One thing speakers can do is go with the flow, the ones who survive. And that's with our CEO, Mr. Bill Walsh. Thursday, summit. You want to be with us on the summit. And Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is network at noon. We're there for you to network. You're all amazing. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Everybody type applause for yourself, not for me. We're going to let it go with one word. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say the word together. I say the word today is entrepreneur. Actually, team. This is team, because I couldn't look what the team is typing, right? I've got several team members typing for me right now that are just incredibly helpful and really help everything that I do. And you got to do it for team. So we're going to say team on 3. Let this puppy go. For those of you who are already gold members, I'll be talking to you in just a couple hours. I know I've got a call coming up right now with somebody who texted in, and that I think starts in like 10 minutes. So you're all awesome. From Power Team, myself, Mr. Bill Walsh, our CEO, we appreciate you being on the line. We know that you're going to make your day glorious. You're going to make your day glorious. And here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. You guys are awesome. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.